The Housing Authority of the City of Camden had partnered with Campbell Soup, and they created, through our projects, they created a baseball team. We could never get on a baseball team because all of my Latino brothers, they were better, they were good, and they had funding, and we didn't. So because we all lived in housing projects, they formed a baseball team, and it was HACC, HAC. Had our uniforms, our gloves, equipment, and everybody would go to practice, and everybody would go to the games, and everybody would go to the barbecue. And I remember that summer, like none of my guys went to Lakeland, none of them went to Jamesburg. But the next year when we went to sign up, they was like, the program is gone, right? No funding. Campbell Soup didn't carry it again. And I remember that next summer, all my guys were either in Lakeland, in Blackwood, or in Jamesburg. And I remember that because I got kicked out of school, and I was going to Federal School where they would send all the kids that got kicked out and this and that, and you would go there to get your GED or high school diploma. They were coming from the residential programs, and we were all in there that September. And I'm like, where y'all at? He was like, oh, I just came out of Bordentown F. Oh, I just came out of Jamesburg. Oh, I just got out of Lakeland. And I just remember associating that the year before, we all played baseball. Nobody got in any trouble. And then we went into high school, middle school. We all were together because we waiting for next year so we could go play baseball. And as soon as it was no funding, they went right back to doing what they were doing. And I want to say about 80% of us of that baseball team were incarcerated the next summer. So it's really coming up with a lot of organizations with a harm reduction strategy that's really going to be centered on public health and not public safety. I have never met a healthy community that was unsafe ever in my life. I can go to Cherry Hill, 5 minutes away from where I live. They invest in the public health infrastructure of their youth and their community. In my community, everything is public safety at the expense of public health. All my buildings are beautiful, but my people are torn down. When they were trying to sell their idea and they were sitting on the task force and they were coming to Camden, to Jersey, to Newark and to Trenton and floating these ideas, well, it's gonna be a beautiful, secure facility. I said, well, when I hear secure, I hear maximum security. Oh, it's not gonna be like that. Have you ever been in one? Have you ever been in a secure facility? I'm saying, take that money. There's already buildings that you could do if you want to do it. There's schools all around that are abandoned. You do not have to build anything new.